It might be challenging to construct a list of the top locations to visit in the globe, because there are so many wonderful and stunning sights to see. Where might the first places a traveler might go be if they had never left their hometown for any reason? Great cities like New York, Paris, London, and other locales with a wealth of must-see attractions must be included on the list of the world's finest travel destinations. The video also contains certain sites, monuments, and places that are all deserving of visits on their own. Watch this video of the best locations to visit in the globe for additional suggestions on where to go and what to see. Machu Picchu, Peru. High in the Andes of Peru, Machu Picchu is now thought to have served as an important royal retreat for the Incan emperors. The distant site's beautiful stonework and precisely linked, mortarless stonework continue to astound visitors, even after it was built in the 15th century AD and abandoned less than 100 years later. Without the use of cement or mortar, enormous stone blocks weighing several tons are properly linked to one another. The route to Machu Picchu usually begins at the highland city of Cusco, which served as the Inca Empire's capital. Spend a few days seeing the interesting city of Cusco before or after your trip to Machu Picchu. The Inca Trail can be hiked from Cusco to Machu Picchu. The entire journey lasts 5 days, but you can start out closer and hike the trail for 1, 2, or 3 days. Most travelers travel by train, which takes about 3.5 hours from Cusco. Machu Picchu has taken measures to prevent excessive tourism and has set a daily visiting cap. All visitors must first get a permit. Up to 4 months in advance, they are freely accessible through the reservation page of the Peruvian Ministry of Culture. The Grand Canyon, Arizona. Arizona in the United States is home to this magnificent site, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. It's one of those breathtaking locations whose vastness and scope are difficult to understand, and for which pictures or videos simply cannot do it credit. The geology of the 277-mile-long canyon is thought to have formed over the previous 2 billion years. Yes, billion. The canyon itself is said to have begun 5 to 6 million years ago. It was created by the Colorado River's flow, which still traverses through it and keeps eroding the rock along its path. The Grand Canyon is up to 1 mile deep and up to 18 miles broad in some spots. Imagine yourself perched on the edge, nearly looking down a sheer rock wall. The South Rim is where the majority of visitors stay. Many magnificent hiking routes leading into the Grand Canyon start here, and the Desert View Drive Rim Road is dotted with wonderful viewpoints. Here and nearby, a variety of lodging options are available, ranging from tents to a luxurious log-built rustic resort on the rim of a canyon. The distant North Rim also has a few lodging options. The historic Grand Canyon Railway, which departs from Williams, Arizona, is a popular means for tourists to reach the canyon. With food and live music on board, the 64-mile rail line offers a fun way to reach the canyon. Rome, Italy. The Eternal City resembles a massive, dynamic museum more. Thousands of years of history are all around and ingrained in visitors. Due to the city's relative compactness, a 3-day schedule covers the most of the must-see locations. The Colosseum and the nearby Roman Forum, the Pantheon, and Vatican City, a separate nation in the center of central Rome, are among these must-see locations for any visitor. Spend some time looking around Rome's outskirts as well. A visit to one of the aqueduct remnants outside the city and a stroll along a portion of the Appian Way, the ancient Roman expressway, are both worthwhile options. Maui, Hawaii. Visitors can choose from a variety of experiences on this Hawaiian island. Surfing, dining on the sand at a 5-star resort in Wailea, riding a horse across a dormant volcano in Haleakala National Park, and hiking through a rainforest in the West Maui Mountains are all options. One of the most stunning islands in the world, the natural environment is incredible. From primitive hippie hut bed and breakfasts to 5-star luxury resort hotels, there is accommodation for everyone here. Wailea is like the beachside Beverly Hills of Maui because it has all the upscale resorts. Masai Mara, Kenya. The Masai Mara in Kenya is a fantastically biodiverse region and a well-liked safari destination. The big 5 animals, the lion, leopard, rhinoceros, elephant, and Cape buffalo, can all be seen in one trip, or with luck, in a single afternoon. Over 1,500 square kilometers of mostly grassland make up the vast, protected Masai Mara National Reserve Park region, which stretches all the way to Tanzania's Serengeti Plain. New Zealand. This island nation is one of the best places in the world to go because of its stunning natural beauty, welcoming residents, and recent prominence as a result of being used as a filming location for the Lord of the Rings movie, as well as many others. Amazing biodiversity can be found here, and New Zealand is thought to be one of the last places on Earth where people lived. Auckland, with its culture, history, and museums, is a great place to start your trip. Spend some time at the beach and on the water. Waitemata Harbour offers both beaches and a variety of boating and sailing activities. Visit the Rotorua region to learn about and engage with Maori culture, and go to Queenstown to engage with the vast array of outdoor extreme adventure sports available in the nation. Remember, this is where bungee jumping was invented. Istanbul, Turkey. Another location that provides a fantastic blend of culture, food, and history is the capital city of Turkey. This region has a long history dating back to the time of the ancient Greeks and Romans, and continuing through the Ottoman Empire. Here, more than anywhere else, the old and the new coexist together. You can go shopping during the day, spend the evening dining and dancing to Turkish music in a fantastic restaurant, and then wake up very early to the sound of the Islamic call to prayer in the morning. It is transmitted from loudspeakers mounted atop the minarets of the city's mosques, echoing across the roofs. Istanbul has great public transportation, making it simple to go around and see all of the important attractions and landmarks. The Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia, and Topkapi Palace are all must-sees. Angkor Wat, Cambodia. Angkor Wat, located just outside the Cambodian city of Siem Reap, is the world's biggest holy site. It was built in the early 12th century as a Hindu temple and mausoleum for the Khmer ruler before being transformed to a Buddhist temple towards the end of the 12th century. Just a sliver of a huge old metropolis. The temple region is known as Angkor Wat, while the city and palace area is known as Angkor Thom. There are hundreds of other ruined sites in the vicinity. London, England. This old English city is another destination with a plethora of amazing places to see. A journey to London allows you to see classic sites such as the Tower Bridge, Buckingham Palace, and the Tower of London. Take advantage of the city's cultural offerings by attending a West End theatre production or a musical concert at the Royal Albert Hall. Modern London is also a fine dining, premium hotel, and world-class retail destination. Don't forget to visit the museums. The large British Museum is free and generally very busy. Visit the Wallace Collection, a free museum located on Oxford Street. It houses one of the most important collections of furniture and ceramics in the world, as well as some famous old master paintings. Manhattan, New York. Manhattan, one of New York City's 5 boroughs, is essentially an island bounded by the East and Hudson rivers, and a little bit by the Harlem River. This island is somewhat less than 23 square miles in size, and is home to about 2 million people. With the daily flood of labor, the island is often home to close to 4 million people. No other city in the world compares to New York City in terms of frenzied intensity. It has some of the best shopping and restaurants in the world, as well as some of the best museums in the world. Manhattan also has a massive green heart in the form of Central Park. It serves as a playground for the city's citizens throughout the year, offering everything from museums to a zoo. So that brings us to the end of today's video, and I hope you've decided on a destination for your future trip.